Aleppo under siege insurgents breach Syria's largest city. The familiar clang of warfare has returned to Aleppo. On November 29, 2024, a date etched in the city's troubled history, insurgents stormed through defenses. This marked their first major incursion since being driven out in 2016. The attack, spearheaded by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, has shattered any semblance of peace. Aleppo, once Syria's bustling heart, is again at the epicenter of conflict. The offensive began days earlier, a calculated wave of fighters engulfing towns and villages in the northwest. Their objective was clear: retake Aleppo. Government forces, weakened and caught off guard, were quickly overwhelmed. Residents, many with haunting memories of past sieges, had little choice but to flee as bullets and missiles rained down. This is not merely a military operation, it's a humanitarian disaster unfolding in real time. Families are torn apart, seeking refuge in whatever shelter they can find. Hospitals, already strained by years of war, are pushed to the brink. The international community watches, seemingly powerless to stop the bloodshed. Anatomy of an offensive tactics and timeline. The insurgents' strategy was a blend of brute force and cunning. Their initial assault on Wednesday, November 27th, targeted the Syrian countryside. This was not random. They aimed to cut supply lines and isolate Aleppo, softening it for the main attack. By Friday, they had achieved their goal. A key factor in their success was the use of drones, a tactic rarely employed by Syrian rebels in the past. These unmanned aerial vehicles, likely acquired through illicit channels, provided crucial air support. One such drone strike targeted a government airbase near Aleppo, destroying a helicopter and throwing the regime's air defenses into disarray. Fear grips Aleppo, resident accounts, and humanitarian fallout. "We are trapped," cried Fatima, a mother of two, speaking over crackling phone lines. Her voice, heavy with fear, reflects the sentiment of countless Aleppans. "The bombs are getting closer, we don't know where to go." Fatima's story, though heartbreaking, is not unique. The city's university, once a beacon of hope, became a scene of carnage. Insurgent projectiles slammed into student dormitories, killing 4 people, including 2 students. The attack, a grim reminder of the war's indiscriminate brutality, sparked panic among students and residents alike. Section 4, Shifting Sands of Power, Military and Strategic Implications. The government's response has been sluggish and disorganized, a far cry from the iron-fisted approach they once employed. Reports suggest that many units, demoralized and lacking resources, simply melted away as the insurgents advanced. Robert Ford, the last U.S. ambassador to Syria, described the government forces as extremely weak, and in some cases almost routed. The insurgents, emboldened by their early successes, have grown bolder. Videos circulating online show their fighters manning captured checkpoints, government vehicles now bearing their flags. Social media is awash with messages urging government soldiers to surrender, a testament to the psychological impact of this offensive. Section 5. A region on edge: geopolitical context and the need for awareness. This conflict cannot be viewed in isolation. The Middle East is a tinderbox, and Aleppo is just the latest spark. The recent clashes between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon, coupled with Israel's ongoing campaign against Iranian targets in Syria, have created a volatile atmosphere. Turkey, a key backer of Syrian opposition groups, finds itself in a difficult position. Its attempts to broker a ceasefire between the government and rebels failed, culminating in this latest eruption of violence. The situation is further complicated by Russia's involvement, a staunch ally of the Syrian regime. The eyes of the world are once again on Aleppo, a city synonymous with suffering and resilience. As the situation unfolds, it is our duty to stay informed, to bear witness to the human cost of this conflict, and to demand a peaceful resolution.